From VulvaPop.com. The beginning of VulvaPop. It started with curiosity, humor, and creativity. Hi, I'm Blanca Barbat, founder of VulvaPop. This is the story of how it all started. In 2015, I got a gift from a friend of my University of Arts in Barcelona, a lollipop with the shape of her vulva. With the shape of her vulva or in the shape of her vulva. As the vulva is something so hidden and unspoken. I love to see the details in such a tasty way and to see how different mine from hers was. I love to get such an intimate present. I found it funny, intelligent, and brave. The experience made us think and research, and we realized how necessary it was to share the experience. The vulva, part of the body historically undermined and relegated to oblivion. An object of taboos, prejudices, ignorance, and indifference. Because of a misogynist morality and consequently a totally false science, we decided to give it back its relevance. So the path towards relevance is to take the object of irrelevance and cast it into sugar. Together we thought about doing a do-it-yourself kit. We said, shouldn't it be do-yourself-it kit? We said, wouldn't it be nice to let people get such a cool gift and make such a nice experience as we had? It started as a gift, went on to an artistic project, and has gotten bigger ever since. We started experimental sessions with other people using our first VulvaPop prototypes, and we could prove the potential of empowerment the kit has. It became more and more about being fearless, joyful, and authentic. I love that word, authentic. About empowerment, that's in bold, about empowerment, about taking risks of infection, about getting rid of shame, about shutting up narrow-minded standards of keeping candy out of your panties by the strength of our laughter. While developing the project, we see that not everything is about humor. The kit, capital K, can also be a therapeutic tool to overcome or deal with traumatic experiences. Actually, I think it could also give you traumatic experiences as well. Ooh, there's a testimonial. We invited 10 vulva owners to do VulvaPop and to see what it opens up, such as your labia. We discussed different topics such as sexuality, body perception, sex education, masturbation, porn, labioplasty, and the experience of doing VulvaPop. VulvaPop. I can't do that. VulvaPop. VulvaPop. A story of greater connection. This happened in the very early stages of the project. 3 women did VulvaPop. Comfortably gathered in one room, we took turns and supported each other during the process. This is like an anagram, not an anagram. This is like a simulation of childbirth. While doing the kit, we experienced something truly amazing. While we were mixing the silicone, we talked a lot about things like masturbation and sexual pleasure. It just came naturally. Also, it brought the process to life. It was the second one. I was the second one to apply the silicone. Quote, although I feel confident being naked in front of others, people usually don't focus on the genitals so much. Doing the mold was strange and beautiful at the same time, end quote. The silicone had about room temperature as I pressed it on my vulva. It felt like being underwater. A few minutes later, I held my own vulva in my hands. Soon, We would eventually have 3 different lollipops of 3 different women in front of us. We compared, discussed, and discovered. Personally, I learned how unique my own vulva was and how unique other vulvas are. Every vulva looked beautiful in its way. It opened a safe space, a bonding experience, a room to feel comfortable and strong. It wasn't about forming a replicate of our genitalia. No, it was about owning our bodies. After holding the creation, seeing it from different angles, we went down to tougher experiences. All of a sudden, we found each other talking about our sufferings through harmful behavior of others. Neither of us saw that coming. Today, I feel closer to 3 women and to myself. Question: why not vagina pop? How do you name what is between your legs? You can call it pussy, butterfly, strawberry, or anything else. That is fine. Only one thing is quite confusing. A lot of people call it vagina, which is reserved for another part of our body. Most of the time, we are referring to what is called vulva. Until today, many of us use the word vagina instead. In medical terms, the vulva consists of the external sex organs. I think I've been over this once before already. This includes the inner and outer labia, the clitoris, the urethra, and the entrance to the vagina. The vagina is deeper inside the body. It is the connection between the vulva and the cervix. What we are trying to say is, give it names if you want it. Wait, what? What we are trying to say is, give it names if you want it. Just know which part of your body you're really referring to. So with the do-it-yourself kit, you create a mold of your vulva, not your vagina. That's why we call it VulvaPop. Who are vulva owners? Everyone who identifies with having a vulva. That means everyone, regardless of gender, sexual orientation, or natal sex. Why vulva owners? This is about consciously owning your body. We want you to decide what feels good or bad about yourself and own it. VulvaPop. I wonder if there is a picture of the kit. Ooh, look at this. The VulvaPop collection. Glitter peach, fresh lemon, wild chocolate. So it comes with a mold support. Self-love can be so delicious. A lollipop stick, a mirror, tie and transparent bag, and some sugar and vulva flavor packet. I assume it comes with silicone as well. There's pina colada, white chocolate, exotic watermelon, as well as forest fruit and classic strawberry. Ooh, there's a how-to. Cool, but how the fuck is that supposed to work? There's a little video. It's 7.5 minutes long. I'm going to scroll through it. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, whoa. This is interesting. It's like some sort of yoga session. Okay, so the woman kneels down. She's trying to find access. It's more difficult than a bra strap. There she goes. She's going to find the position, and she found it. Now she's going to apply. Oh, you got to cook it. It comes with a coconut. You rub the silicone on a hairy object. Okay, the coconut is a placeholder for the vulva. You rub the silicone upon the hairy coconut. You mix the various fluids into a paste, which you stir with a pasty stick. For some reason, the timer is ticking for 8 minutes. You get the colors to the proper green, which is supposed to be, I guess, a nod to Mother Earth. Then you apply the bulb to the vulva comfortably, and speaking with your vulva mates about inner experiences of hardship and triumph, you then allow the vulva mold to take the imprint of your reality. With the sculptular mold applied, you bring it up and down, closer and further away from the genitalia, and then carefully remove the imprint. With shocking surprise, and for the first time ever, you behold the shape of your tween legs. Amazed and overjoyed, you cradle it in your hands, never to know the alienation of not having the ability to cup your outer leg crotch in your own hands. However, this is just a negative. The next step will bring it to full fruition. There is some cooking recipes. This is an ancient procedure that pre-exists VulvaPop by several millennia of bringing water to boil over a heated object. Then you apply the flavor packet of your choosing, from exotic watermelon to forest peach, and allow it with your stir stick to achieve maximal flavor distribution. The glutinous substance should be of a certain viscosity. Beware that if you apply this directly to your vulva, it will burn. This is why we use the negative. With a careful and judicious pass of the pot over the vulva mold, you apply first the gelatin, or the candy, and then the stick. You wait patiently. During this time, you allow the conversation with the vulva mates to go into deeper territories, such territories as you have never before guessed at or wondered about. Manufacturer's warning: this VulvaPop should be ready to apply to your taste buds or to the taste buds of whosoever you care to swap your vulva spit with at any particular time. We are now going to massage some glandular chocolates. If you want to make a chocolate mold, you can, of course, reuse your negative mold as long as you keep it out of direct sunlight for several years, I would assume. When your grandchildren discover this in your U-Haul bunker, they will know where they came from. The chocolate takes 3 hours. The vulva, however, is forever. You can compare and contrast your candies, probably keep them in the freezer, and know yourself all over again. Okay, VulvaPop. For women who need to take that last step of self-ownership. The instruction manuals also come in various languages and are downloadable in a PDF. And that was my Monday meditation for you. I hope that you are now aware of all the different things you can bond over and how sugar is something that transcends mere femininity and allows you to identify with the externalization of your internally held intimacies. This is Benjamin Boyce signing off. Have a good day.